Want to bet? It's Friday, which means it's time for a walk and talk. What's going on? I hope you guys have been finding some stuff. Man, I found something yesterday. At first, so I knew what it was when I found it, all right? I knew that it was a coin-shaped item that had been shot. Those are always cool to find, okay? But it was all green and, whatever. So I didn't think too much about it. I brought it home. I start cleaning on it and it starts shining up gold. And I'm like, man, what is this? So my first thought was well, maybe it's not that old. And then it turns out it's a gilded brass token from the 1884 presidential election. And it was from Blaine and Logan, who lost to Grover Cleveland. So now I gotta do some research into the history of it, because I don't know enough about, I don't know, I'm not as up to date on my 1880s election history as I should be. But isn't that one of the greatest things about this hobby? Is how you find something stupid. It's not stupid, okay? It's history. And then it leads you down this crazy rabbit hole. And then you become the guy at the party that has the stupid little tidbit of history. And then everyone's like, oh, he knows a little bit about everything. I guess. That's who I have become now. But that actually is one of my favorite parts of this hobby. And I said something about it in my in this week's favorite finds video. We're talking about the bison nickel. The guy who's actually. Well, I guess that's what I'm becoming. And that's okay. Because it makes good content. Also. What else? Speaking of content, one thing I love hearing about is people deciding they're going to make content. And they got a really good message. Oh, just hit my head on that tree. Can't do that too much. Our buddy Jay's going to be making some content. I'm so excited for him, so I'm going to look forward to that. I won't put his channel name out there yet until, he's okay, I've got some stuff out there. I'm ready for it. So Jay, when you do that, let me know, and I'll put you out there. But speaking of other guys, Steve from Dick and Dallas, he's been putting it out there, just killing it. Keep it up, Steve. You're doing a good job. I hope to see you tonight at the Lone Star Treasure Hunters meeting, which is happening tonight at 906 Center Road. Is it Irving? I can never remember. But I'll put the details up here. We'll do right there or something. It's always, I love going to the Lone Star. One of the biggest clubs in the North Texas area. So if you're in the area, come on by. There'll be food, frivolity, and fellowship. And it's a good time. It just really is. And a lot of people don't know this, but first time visitors, they give you a silver coin, or at least they used to. I'm pretty sure they still do. If you show up and they don't blame me. Times are tough. Silver's gotten expensive. But you'll have a great time. I'll be there. Not that I'll make it great. You'll be like, ugh, he's not the same in person. I'm just kidding. You'll find out that I'm exactly the same in person. Anyone who's ever watched my channel and then met me, let me know in the comments. Am I the same? I think you will find that I am. And sometimes worse. You might even hear me say a bad word. Anyway, I know I'd mentioned in a couple videos, I just haven't been the right headspace lately, but a relative of mine deleted themselves. So it's kind of, it made me feel a little weird. I'm not going to go into the details of it, but it's bothered me. It's been heavy on my mind. But it has also like instilled a thing inside of me that's like, you must continue forward. Right? Now, I've always been pretty good about having like willpower and resolve. And in some ways, it's strengthened that. So, we just push forward. Because I'm going to run it till the clock runs out. That's just how I do. Let's see. Been hunting a lot near this creek. And I'd been looking at this area for a while. And Jason Gwynn was like, I've been hunting it, and it's good. And I'm going to tell you what. If someone like Jason says, you should hunt this, then you should. You definitely should. Right? He is like, he stays on top of it. I like hunting with people that challenge me. And when you're hunting with guys who will just like psychotically go out and dig bottle caps, that's who you need to be around. If you're gonna be in this hobby, you'll meet a lot of people that are real selective about what they dig, and they're good to be around too. You'll blow them out the water every time you hunt with them. But the guys who like go out and like will incessantly dig targets, they make this hobby challenging. I like that, because I have a little competitive streak in me too. Let me know if you guys do too, or if you just want to go out and just find the occasional coin. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Are you a coin shooter? Are you a relic guy? Also, that's the other thing too, is that everything is constantly shifting and moving. Some things that I like to find here lately, they're not what I used to like to find. And maybe that's just me like creating ways for me to continually enjoy the hobby. He's selling concrete. You know, I don't know. That could just be natural. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's unnatural. Maybe I'm crazy. Also a possibility. We won't rule any of that out. But I think it's probably pretty natural. You know? I don't know. What else is going on? Oh! As you may have seen in the last Walk and Talk, the Golden Triangle's annual open hunt is coming up. I think it's December 12th. I always forget. Once again, I will put the details to their group in the description. But you can always just Google Golden Triangle Explorer Society, Facebook, and the group name should pop up, because I think instead of it having like a good static group name, it's probably like, you know, facebook.com/ and then, you know, a string of stuff, whatever. But you can always Google, or you can always reach out to me. I'll send you the details. Once again, it's being put on by the Huntmaster's Harold Rose. I've said it before, he puts on a great hunt. Nocta's agreed to donate some stuff, so thank you so much to Mark Tominski and Nocta. They supported us last year, they're supporting us again this year. And I just can't thank them enough, because like something's going on in the metal detecting industry. I saw the other day, before I get into that part, but thank you very much to Nocta. They're very supportive. I would recommend their product 100%. Even the old school stuff, like the Simplex, man, that is hard to beat. You can pick up a used Simplex and go out and start finding treasure today. Now, I'm going to tell you can find used Simplexes for like less than or equal to like junk detectors, and they're not junk, okay? 2 of my brothers have Simplexes, all right? And you can go out and make that thing pay for itself soon as you, I mean, like within a month, easy, okay? Now, what I was about to say is I saw a post on Facebook where Garrett cut loose Aqua Chigger. Now, I'm not going to speculate or talk, but I know they've been letting go a lot of their established sponsored creators. That's I don't know how to feel about that. You know, like, I'm not gonna, let's just say I don't think the product is where it should be, but like, what's going on? You know, like, we need a strong American brand. This is my opinion. okay? But we need a strong American brand. It's just, I don't know if this is the American in me or what, but I believe this. And for a long time, it was Garrett, you know, and there was whites, and Garrett bought whites, and I don't know, I'm conflicted about this. Let me know what you guys think about all that, but I mean, I know that he'll continue on making cool stuff, and he's the GOAT, he's the GOAT. You know, whatever you may think, it's just, that is a fact. Like, he is a great detectorist. And I could make a snide comment, like anyone that can go out and find that much stuff with Garrett's pretty good. But I won't, but I did. Anyway, if you've been thinking about getting a new detector, you should probably check out my good friends down at Detector Warehouse. Matter of fact, you can use the link detectorwarehouse.com/IGetThatTreasure, or just use code GetThatTreasure at checkout. Who knows what'll happen? Maybe magic will happen. But they got some deals going on, and I sure do appreciate it. It helps the channel. Let me get out of the sun, turn around. I think that's about it. Just looking forward to the Lone Star Treasure Hunters. If you got any good new hot gossip in the metal detecting world, let me know. I've always got an ear to hear some drama. We can just, you know, pick up the phone, give me a holler. Do people still talk on the phone? I like to talk on the phone. I also like to write letters. And speaking of writing letters and sending stickers out, if you want some, or you'd like to submit a favorite find, feel free to email me at IGetThatTreasure@gmail.com. I will send them to you free of charge. And that's free to you, not to me. This is my horrible marketing decision. But you know what? I've been thinking about making some shirts. Do you guys think I should make some shirts? If I made some shirts, would you buy one? I mean, at the end of the day, my logo is kind of cool if you're a detectorist, right? Because it's just treasure, a metal detector, and it says "Get that treasure." That's sort of like what we're all about, right? So I don't know. Also, do you wear metal detecting stuff that's like, you know, you know, I see stuff. I think the most common stuff is like a shirt's like "Beach better have my money." I don't even hunt the beach, but I have a coffee cup that has that on it. If you have a prized piece of metal detecting, like a shirt or a cup, let me know what it says. I'd be interested, because you know, there's a lot of like advertising stuff, but there's not a lot of stuff, I think, that's just like, I metal detect, you know? And there should be, because like, I would definitely wear clothes that are aimed at our community. And it is a community. It may not be a big community. It's a strong community. And I would wear it. Now this could be like the kid in me who's all like, wouldn't it be great if we had like our own clothing line? I've been around the block. I don't know that that's got a lot of economic potential, but maybe so. Maybe I can corner the market on metal detecting clothing. Anyway, let me know your comments about that. Maybe I'm gonna make some shirts. Speaking of shirts, Dogstar Blazer sent me a couple of them. I'll wear one in one of the coming up videos. I'm gonna go hunt today. Maybe I'll swap one out and put it on and be on the lookout for that. Also, you know what? He is such a cool creator. He's so different. In a world full of the same, he is really different. So big shout out to the mole, Dogstar Blazer. I just like it. I like people who do different stuff. You know, like every time you turn around, there's a nail right in the driveway. Every time you turn around, it's always like, same dudes in camouflage trying to act tough. You're not tough. Okay, just go metal detecting. Quit trying to act like you hard. You ain't. Okay? You ain't hard. Ain't nobody, no, ain't scared. Okay? Quit trying to be tough. Just try to be a nice guy. Try to do nice things. Try to be nice people. Go out and find some treasure. Okay, so if you get out, I hope you get that treasure. I'm gonna go get some treasure. I'll see you Monday with a hunt video where we find something. Might not be treasure though. But nevertheless, Mondays come, hunt videos come on Monday, so I will see you then. But get out, get that treasure, and thank you so much for watching.